Hello everyone, this is John Kerr, aka Johnny Thick, head coach of your Texas A&M Aeggies, home of the 12th Mon. Welcome to our opening match for Season 2 of the National Battle Association, where we take on a new franchise, the New York Mankeys. Redemption. This is the word that is fueling me this season. After going 2-4 in the regular season and being completely shut down in the first round of playoffs by the Dayton Dragonites in Season 1, the Anaheim Mighty Gold Ducks fired me as their head coach. I was humiliated, devastated. I thought it was all over for me as a coach. But then, Texas A&M was moved up to the big leagues just before the start of Season 2. They needed a coach. I needed a team. It was perfect. We may just be a ragtag team of underdogs and castaways, but gosh darn it, I think we have what it takes to take it all the way this season, and it all starts with this first match. This is going to be a team breakdown and post-match analysis, mostly because I didn't know we were going to be making videos this season, and I'm new to making videos. Will most likely be like this for my first 4 to 5 weeks of play, but hopefully I can figure out how to do this live recording thing before the playoffs. Going into this game, I wasn't sure what to expect. I felt like I had a pretty great matchup, but I knew very little about this coach or his play style. On paper, it looked like he had the more aggressive and synergistic team, but I feel like me and my team had more to prove this season. So I wanted a big win on this first match. So much so that I was cooking dinner the entire time. Lots of mistakes were made by me, which you will see later on. That being said, I did spend a lot of the week preparing for this game, so let's get into the team building for that first week's match. First up, we have Alfalfred the Tangela, Eviolite user, Regenerator ability. By far the scariest Pokemon on New York Mankeys was the Metagross. Had Stab, Steel, and Psychic type moves. Priority Bullet Punch, and I probably figured it was going to bring Ice Punch because it hits Alfalfred, Hippowdon, Dracozolt, and Tornadus for super effective damage. Ran the Calx, 252 HP, 252 defense, with a lax nature, takes little over 20% from a choice banded Metagross. Stupid good. Regenerator would heal that right up after a switch. Sleep Powder to put it asleep. Also to get free switches on whatever he decides to switch into for whatever reason. Knockoff for items. Leech Seed for recovery for both Alfalfred and the rest of the team when I switch. Giga Drain to one-hit KO the Gastrodon, and you will see why that is hilarious later. Betty Bambalam the Hippowdon. Whoa, Black Betty. Ran Rock Helmet because didn't feel like I needed the leftovers recovery for this game. Definitely don't need a Smooth Rock because I'm pretty sure he was going to bring Tyranitar, so Sand was going to be up the entire time. Slack Off for recovery. Earthquake to hit almost every single rock type except for Cradily on his team. Both steel types, and Turtonator. Stealth Rock for hazards. Only hazard removal he had that I thought he would bring was the Turtonator. Again, Earthquake. If I wanted to, I could Toxic it as well. Slack Off to heal back up, and then it's done for, Maybe it's special attack, but I don't see him using Turtonator against this thing because I could one-hit it. 252 HP, 252 defense, Impish Nature, duh. Thick Boy, the Dracozolt. I know what you're thinking. Boom, boom. Choice Scarf, Sand Rush. What is wrong with me? Excadrill. Excadrill outspeeds Dracozolt in the sand, so I wanted to outspeed this mon no matter what. Sand, no sand. I also wanted to outspeed the team if for whatever reason he didn't bring Tyranitar and something happened to hit Powdon. I wanted him to be faster than everything and to one-shot almost everything. Earthquake, again, hits almost every rock type. Low kick for Tyranitar for sure, and Cradily if he brought it. Outrage, meh. Stone Edge for Thundurus, because I need to kill Thundurus. Thundurus was going to be a big problem if he brought it. Didn't really end up bringing it though, so lucky me. 252 Adamant Nature attack, 252 speed. I didn't really think I needed a Jolly Nature after a Scarf and Sand Rush. But, well, yeah. Alright, my favorite bring for week 1. Lemillion, the MIENFOO. Sleeper, for sure. For sure a sleeper. Everyone laughed at me when I drafted this Pokemon for my last pick, but gets Regenerator, Reckless, and I think Inner Focus. Whatever, I'm not going to bring Inner Focus ever. Reckless does 1.3, or multiplies High Jump Kick by 1.3. Life Orb, another 1.3. 252 attack with a Jolly Nature. Did the calcs, hit every single Pokemon on his team, even Thundurus, which resisted it, for at least 50% damage with max defense EVs. Crazy, crazy, crazy damage. Hits like a spaceship. Great. U-turn for switching. Knockoff for the items. Fake Out. I chose Fake Out just to break Sturdies and Focus Ashes, and they, for whatever reason, didn't have Recovery. So like if I were to come up against Excadrill and something had happened to Betty Bambalam, you just fake it out and breaks the Focus Sash. Kofefe the Comfy. My only specially defensive Mon, because I didn't really expect him to bring anything special attack, except for maybe Turtonator and Gastrodon. Both of which he handled really well. Toxic, cripples any sort of special attacker he has. Protect to Toxic Stall a little bit. Natural Cure in case he wanted to Toxic me. Defog for those hazards. Stealth Rock. And Giga Drain to one-hit KO Gastrodon. You'll see why that is also funny later on. EF5. Tornadus, my #1 draft pick. Life Orb Regenerator. Ran Life Orb just to make its hits a little harder. Any sort of Life Orb damage and Sandstorm damage would have been healed by Regenerator. Whatever. Weather Ball to hit Thundurus. Grass Knot to hit Gastrodon and those rock types. And Knockoff to take care of those items on the switches. 252 special attack, 250 speed with a timid nature to outspeed any non-Scarfed Mon. He is super freaking fast. Really fun team build. Really excited to play it. It was really, really fun to play it. Really fun, especially Lemillion. But yeah, let's get into it. You get to see it for yourself now. I see that he brings Excadrill, Tyranitar, Gastrodon, Metagross, and Turtonator. All to be expected. Then I see Regirock instead of Thundurus, and I don't know what to think of it. I'm really happy he didn't bring Thundurus, but I'm not really sure what this Regirock's going to do. Looking at the team, though, I think MIENFOO is a pretty safe lead. Outspeeds everything, because I don't think Metagross is going to be speed invested, really. I think it's going to be a bulky set. But if you were to lead Gastrodon, I could just switch into Comfy, take the damage, and, do whatever I want. Toxic, Protect, switch out Natural Cure if he decides to Toxic me. No biggie. No biggie whatsoever. So let's get it going. Let's see what happens. Lead MIENFOO. He decides to lead Regirock. So at this point I'm thinking he's definitely a Stealth Rock user. I go for the fake out so that I can break a sturdy. Ends up being leftovers, so it just heals it up anyways. So I know it's leftovers now, but I don't know much anything else. Go for the high jump kick, crazy stupid damage, and of course stealth rock. Go for the high jump kick again. This was crazy. This was absolutely crazy. Boom. 85%. Go for the third one. Hits the third one. So no misses so far. Maybe he's thinking, or he throws out Tyranitar. So I'm thinking I can one-shot this if I hit with high jump kick. But maybe he's thinking that I'm going to miss and throws out Tyranitar. So I'm just going to do it again anyways. If it kills me, it kills me. If I get the high jump kick, crazy, crazy, stupid end of game type deal. But he hard switches out. Hits the fourth one. I'm like, okay, I'm going to save my luck for later and switch to Comfy. Recovers, so it's like nothing happened. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of the hazards, and I think he's either going to Toxic me or switch out. So I think the defog is a safe play because then I can just switch out the next turn and get rid of the Toxic. Goes hard on the Excadrill. I expect an Iron Head going to Bowdon. So right now I'm thinking he probably knows I have Earthquake. It's not going to miss. And I go for the safe play and just Stealth Rock. So now I go back into the Comfy. Super easy switch. Scald does nothing. And now I can go for Toxic, right? Wrong. He has 2 Steel types. I'm an idiot. So, Tangela. Boom! This was a little scary. I did not expect that crit. But, you know, it happens. It happens. So I'm going to stick to the game plan. I'm going to Sleep Powder, then Leech Seed, and heal right back up. After I Leech Seed, I have a pretty good feeling he's going to switch out, so do I. Here comes... Oh, no, a knockoff. That was the surprise. He brought it Assault Vest, and I swore he would have brought it Focus Sash. Maybe he knew I'd get the Stealth Rock up before he could actually use the Excadrill. Or that I would bring some type of priority move to like break the sash or something. I don't know. But it brings that, so I just go straight into hit Powdon. I give it the Sand Rush, and it gets Rapid Spin, so I can't bring in Draco's ult yet. But for some reason he stays, and I just kill it. So I'm thinking great. Biggest threat gone, besides Metagross. He goes to Gastrodon. Here's where I start playing hella stupid. I go into Tangela. Ice Beam. You are stupid. Switch for the recovery. He probably saw that coming. Goes into the Steel type. I can't do anything against this Metagross, so I go into Dracozolt with 1 turn left of Sand. Obviously, you can tell that I'm more focused on cooking dinner after killing this Excadrill than I am on this game. And it's really starting to affect me because now this Metagross is probably going to wake up soon and start wreaking havoc. So I need to get in Tangela, but I don't. And yeah, I'm all over the place. I bring in Comfy to combat Gastrodon. I think right here, yep, I get the weakness policy from the knockoff after this Leech Seed. After it wakes up. So an Ice Punch would kill me. No big deal. I go into Comfy, take the Ice Punch. It hits really hard, but I can use Protect this next turn. Kind of wear it down a little bit with the Leech Seed and scout that move, which was big because then I can go into Tangela and take this bullet punch and just Metagross gone. Metagross gone. Both big hard hitters gone from the game. Alright. Here's where things get stupid again. I go into Comfy to get rid of the hazards, and it wakes up. I'm thinking I need to get rid of these hazards no matter what, and what could it do to me? It can kill me with a Stone Edge. So, not great. I mean, I'm still looking kind of good because I still have Grass Knot on Tornadus. I still have MIENFOO for those high jump kicks. Tangela can one-shot Gastrodon, but I'm not thinking this. I'm cooking chicken. All I'm thinking of is let's put Rock Slop. So I get the heal. Looking healthy. That way, if I need to put up sand later on, it's good. I'm just letting this thing chip Betty Bambalam away. I could go for the kill, but I don't. I go for the slack off. Dissolute Seed anyways. I'm still playing like a jackass, because look at this. I keep it in for an Ice Beam, and then I hard switch to Tangela for an Ice Beam. And here's where things get even stupider. You thought I couldn't get stupider. I can prove you wrong. Here comes the Sleep Powder on a Toxic. Not only did I Sleep Powder and miss, but I'm definitely cooking chicken and not paying attention, because I'm trying to stick to Tangela's game plan and Sleep Powder when this thing's already statused. And I go for the Sleep Powder again. So I just let Tangela die. So now my only answer to Gastrodon is this guy right here. Sorry. The only solid answer. I could miss a high jump kick, but whatever. Get the damage, come in, and with Draco's ult, low kick, and that's GG. A lot of dumb mistakes by me. I do learn from them. From them. GG, New York Mankeys. Great team. I was surprised that you actually got rid of Excadrill after this game, because like, it's a super solid mon. Really glad you didn't bring Thundurus, but really great game. Hopefully I see you in the playoffs. Good luck with the rest of your season, and go Texas A&M.